In this video, we're going to practice writing equations and doing some transformations on y equals absolute value of x and y equals x squared. What I want you to start with is describe number one and do this graph. If you need to look at the previous video to do those, please do so, or simply look at your notes to fill these in. Over here, I'm going to do problem 4, and then I want you to do problem 3. So when I look at this, I can see it's an absolute value function because it's got the line, so it's going to be a V shape similar to this one. But it's got an inside change of +2 and an outside change of -4. So I look at my formula. +2, it's positive, so it's going to take us left, and -4 on the outside, it's minus, going to take us down. So all I have to do is write shifted or translated. Those are the same words. So translate or simply shift left 2 and down 4. Okay, now you should be able to do problem 3 similarly. Looking at this one, I'm going to write an equation for this. Well, usually we start here, but this thing has moved to the right 1 and up 2. So right 1, up 2. So I need to now make an equation similar to this up here. So there's no change in how it's growing. It's going out 1, up 1 on both sides, out 2, up 2 on both sides. So the a value, I could write the number 1 if I wanted to, or just leave it blank. But it did shift right and up, so I need to put those numbers in. Since it goes to the right 1, I'm going to put -1 on the inside, and since it goes up 2, I'm going to put +2 on the outside. So y equals, start the absolute value right away. If you want to put the number 1 there, it's fine. X minus 1 for the right move, and +2 for the up move. Okay, now you should be able to do this one on your own. Similarly, we can do the same kinds of things for y equals x squared. This first one has a -3 on the inside, and that's it. That's the only change from x squared. So I just look at my formula. Minus on the inside is to the right. So this is a translation, which just means shift right 3. Okay. Now you should be able to do problem 7. Similarly, we can write equations of these parabolas. So I will do this first one, and you can do this one. This is moved to the right 4, and up 1 is where the vertex moved, from here to there. It's growing normally because it goes out 1, up 1, out 2, up 4. So I don't need an a value again for this one. And right, according to my formula, I'm going to do -4 to make it move right. So y equals x minus 4 on the inside. Don't forget the squaring, because that makes the U shape, and then it went up 1, so I'll put a +1. You should now practice this one and show me that you can do that. And then over here, these get slightly more difficult because it has flipping in it. So this one says, write an equation of the sketch of y equals x squared reflected over the x-axis. So reflected just means flip. So I'm going to flip it over the x-axis and translate up 3. So usually the U shape would go like this, but I'm going to flip it over, so it's going to go upside down and then go up 3. So it's going to end up here, and it's going to grow normally. It's going to go out 1, down 1 because of the flipping, out 2, down 4, and out 3, down 9, like that. So again, this is a U shape because it's based on x squared. In this one now, the equation, so y equals, it's going to be negative in front for the flipping. You don't have to put parentheses in this one because it didn't move left or right, but I'm going to just to be safe. And then up 3. So that's the equation for this one. Now you should try number 10. Notice that this is absolute value, so you better get a vertical, you better get a V shape for this problem.